Welcome to the GAMERamble first look video for Into the Pit. My name is Darkcloud and I'm joined by
Nimby or Mrs. Cloud.
This game is developed by Null Pointer Games and published by Humble Games, and it's a fast-paced retro first-person shooter roguelite.
Cool.
So we've got start game, options and exit game. Let's go into the options. You can set the audio settings, master, sound effects and music. Then in the video we can set the resolution, full screen and VSync, as well as the field of view. Quality settings, we've got fog, volumetric lighting, bloom, ambient occlusion, vignettes, shadows and pixel downsampling. Then in controls, you can play with the mouse and keyboard. Mouse smoothing is an option, and sensitivity, walk, interact and so on. Also be played with a controller, and then finally language settings where we can change the language.
Cool.
So let's start the game and see what Into the Pit is all about. Let's see, we've got 3 save slots. He's got that retro.
Pixelated.
Luridia, my cousin, they call me foolhardy, but you are more reckless than even our grandfather. Your pursuit of arcane knowledge is admirable. This time I fear you have gone too far. For a stroll in the creepy woods. I knew you were following a rumor through the wastelands, the send of dark rituals allowing access to other worlds, but since your last missive, begging me to come here, I have heard nothing. It's not like you, a prolific writer, to become so abruptly silent.
Creepier and creepier. I see a figure standing there.
So I promised to find you, and now I am here at the outskirts of a desolate hamlet under dark eldritch skies. What did you discover, Luridia? Are you still here? And if not, have you left a trail for me to follow? Ever a gate said do not enter.
Yeah, this
That is it.
Red eyes.
Village. Got a gameplay tip here. Cheating death. When your health reaches 0, you will die. However, carrying enough motes of blood will empower you with the ability to cheat death and instantly revive.
Okay.
Try and keep that in mind. See there at the top of the village it says villagers rescued 0 out of 45.
Okay, so you get to rescue people.
Oh, I almost thought that bird was attacking me. This is a very interesting take on retro visuals. It's not your traditional, pixel.
Yeah.
It's like 3D with a filter almost. So the game's got a very unique look. These eldritch skies. Guess I see a thing here that I can talk to the town clerk. Ruination is upon us, stranger. A profound evil emanates from the great pit. Our beloved alderman has abandoned us, and most of the villagers have vanished with him. The remaining villagers are too scared to do anything, but perhaps the ritual keeper could help. I beg you, go speak with him. His alcove is in a tunnel across the plaza. Do we have a mission to speak to the ritual keeper?
Okay.
So we can look at our status here. So it's got our task, our location, got some elemental motes here, villages rescued, good rune keys, progress, and a journal.
Okay.
Journal entries. And then here's our current powers. You cannot use magic within the village. Yeah, so apparently you can experiment with various spells and powers in this game. It's going to be interesting, and the villages that you rescue actually open shops for permanent upgrades.
That's cool.
A Ruin of Calamity. That sounds dangerous.
So you can explore the villages and...
That's a merchant over there.
People.
Rune Carver.
Okay.
Keymaker. I'm not going to talk to everyone now. Slow down the whole video, but they are there. They're available. I wonder if I have a map. It doesn't look like it. It was the town clerk. Unless they're not going to allow me to leave without talking to everyone.
I guess so. Okay, there we go.
Ruin of Health and Second Wind and Early Renewal and lots of...
Something tells me you're going to need it soon.
This is a Ritual Sigil. So... Okay, so you drag your runes in here and then combine them, I suppose,
to open the pit to the underworld.
This is the pit over here.
Mm-hmm.
And as the name of the game suggests, we're going to be going into that pit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is a very unique art style.
Mm.
Okay, so Calamity, receive increased damage from all sources, but gain an extra mode each time you collect one in the pit. Level 1, increased damage, receive 200%. So you really need to, you know, balance your stuff, mix the keys and runes, and it's going to make each dungeon encounter a bit different. This one, begin each journey into the pit with a small amount of motes of renewal. Yeah, that sounds useful. This glinting ruin unlocks a labyrinth of stone full of foul beasts and evil traps. So this is the key to the Obsidian fort.
Okay.
And what else do we have here? Cheat death ability already charged, why not? Additional health.
Always a good thing.
Let's just go for that and see. Yeah, since this is a roguelite game, you are going to die multiple times, but then hopefully come back a little stronger and a little wiser the next time.
Yeah.
So that should give the game some replay value.
Now this reminds me
of the ritual chamber.
A little bit of Doom.
Yeah, that's a Hexen heretic era of Doom games, but in a fantasy setting.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the way back. These appear to be all locked. I need to open them. They're locked. What is this? Ah, here's the ritual keeper.
Yes, Outlander, it's me, but this forecasting spell won't last for long, so listen carefully. In each level of the pit there are 4 altars that you need to activate in order to dive deeper. To activate an altar, you must enter the chambers leading from this room and destroy the keystones hidden within. Activating an altar will also reward you with an orb of power. Absorb it to increase the potency of your abilities. The keystone chambers also contain healing pools, lost villagers, or treasure in the form of elemental motes. Some motes you can trade for runes in the village. Others will help you progress here in the pit. I will gift you 3 orbs of power now. You can select spells to cast from both your hands and enchantments for your armor. Choose your powers wisely. Enter the chambers and destroy the keystones within.
Sounds good. What are we picking? So, for the left hand, we can choose the fan. It fires mid-range projectiles in a wide spread pattern and absorbs this power into your left hand. The swarm fires mid-range scattering projectiles, or the bomb fires slow-moving but explosive long-range projectiles. I think the fan.
Sounds
then
good.
for our armor, increased damage when health is at 90% or higher, reduces incoming damage when you're low on health, or you will sometimes replenish health when an enemy dies.
I like that one.
This one.
Yeah.
Gaining from others' pain. And then finally, we can pick from these same ones. So we already have the fan. Should we go for focus stream? Yeah, why not? Okay.
Here we go. Hands on.
So this will be our fan, and this will be the needle.
Cool.
Nice. What have we here then? Chamber of Renewal.
That's good.
So where's that keystone that I need to destroy?
It's quite fast paced, eh?
Yeah.
Very cool.
Definitely not a slow-paced dungeon crawler. These imp-like enemies have that original Doom type feel to them, where they fling the fireballs at you. Oh, that's the keystone, probably.
So you need to dodge them while firing at them.
Yep. Yeah, the game is very smooth and very fast. Hold it.
There we go.
Oh, someone attacking me while I'm doing it. Well, they were too late.
Awesome.
Yeah, I mean, 50 seconds to complete a level. I killed 12 out of the 13 demons and got 8 out of the 11 modes. So,
Yeah,
probably a great game for speedrunners as well.
very cool. Now you have survived the keystone chamber, you may select a reward. If none of the options please you and you have enough modes of renewal, you can summon up a new selection. Spell upgrades come in different power levels, and gathering modes of luck will increase the appearance of the higher level options. For this orb, I have used my powers to grant you the highest upgrades, but after this you must rely on your own luck. Now, collect your reward, activate the remaining altars in this chamber, and dive deeper into the pit.
Okay, what did we get here? Slicing bolts +3, venom bolts or haste. You can increase your movement speed even further. Wow.
What? Okay.
So, the right hand we can poison enemies, or the left hand we can bleed enemies, causing damage over time. That will go nicely with our
Yeah,
gaining health from their pain.
sounds good to me.
Okay, I think let's do one more chamber,
Chamber.
and then we can end the video. 2 keystones this time. Okay,
Okay.
bring it.
Put this.
These are just 2 of the spells. I think each run you do, you're probably going to have new options available, or new things to experiment with, and
Yeah,
different strategies to try.
it gives the game a lot of replay value.
Yeah,
Change
not your
the-
typical linear first-person shooter where you run straight through it and you're done. Or at least that's the impression I get. It's always hard to tell with games like this, you know, in the long run. Is it going to be varied enough? Is there going to be enough reason to come back? So it's not the type of game you can really judge
in the
with
first-
such a quick impression. But I will say it is very fun and very responsive so far, and it's definitely got that, you know, one more try factor. I would definitely want to come back and try out new combinations and new skills and new powers and see what else is there. And then rescue all those villagers and see what they have.
Yeah,
There we go.
all the shops.
Just over a minute, and I missed one mode somewhere, somehow.
Well done.
So, 1 out of 4 altars activated, and yeah, let's end it here.
That's good.
Yeah, definitely an interesting game, and looks unlike anything else I've seen recently. I think retro fans will probably enjoy this, and yeah, it's got the speed, it's got the variety when it comes to things. I don't know if everything's going to be the spell based, or if you might get weapons and things later. Probably not, but yeah, I think it's pretty neat so far. Time will tell.
Very cool.
Yeah, so thanks for joining us. This game is out now on PC and Xbox.
Awesome. Remember to like, share, and subscribe if you enjoy our videos.
Until next time.
Bye.